Black American woman regrets fleeing to Africa. What's this?
So if there's anything I learned, traveling to, third world countries is that you really get to appreciate, what you have here in a
100%, brother.
place like America, right?
Truth.
You get access to clean water, right? An abundance of
Truth.
food,
Very blessed, man. Trust me. If you're in like in a Western place and you're, in the top in a top city, yeah, man, you're very blessed. Trust me.
technology, healthcare, the fact that you can put your money in a place and not worry about it disappearing the next day, right? Just the structure, right? Like these are things a lot of people like take for granted when it comes to a place like America, right? And especially, there's a lot of black people that, they feel like, they deal with whatever level of racism here in America that they want to get to a point where they say, you know what, they want to, leave America and go back to the motherland like Africa, right? And a lot of people learn very quickly that it's very different,
I'm trying to get the mic in right with him.
right? It's not always greener. The grass is not always greener on the other side,
decent
right? So in
volume.
this video, we have a woman who, she went back to Africa, I think Ghana, and she's coming to realize that it's not that great over there, right? That she does miss America and then all the privilege that she had in this country.
Well, obviously, especially if you are accustomed to the Western, like America, you're accustomed to American life. She was born in America. Was she born in America? I don't know. But was she born in America? Then, bro, nah, man, I ain't gonna do it.
So let's hear what she got to say, then I'll share my thoughts.
Entitled, man.
But y'all, I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America.
What was it? For real? Was it so bad that you had to go back to Africa, and then realize when you get to Africa that actually it's not that bad in America? I want to come back and deal with the racism that was destroying my life and made me leave America. I actually come back. Come on, man.
Before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit.
Not having no snacks is the real reason. We found it. That's the real reason. She's missing the fucking
First of all, like, I ain't trying
Cheetos.
to clown, but
She wants Cheetos.
snack
Takis.
is the last thing you need, okay? All right, the good thing about being
True. And sorry, like I've got the guy is there. He's in my usual position. I pop myself over here though. It's nothing.
in a place like Africa is that you get to walk a lot, right? It's a lot of exercise, right? That's what's important. The snacks, that's not something you need to be worried about.
Yeah, don't worry about the snacks. Yeah. Go running.
All right, so let's let her continue.
Not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down? The bullshit animals, it's scorpions outside the house, it's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before, all in the room with you, sleeping with you.
Sleeping with
All the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside.
scamming. She keeps mentioning scamming. She must have got scammed hard, man. They must have done her a few times, man.
Thinking you rich,
Everything too expensive.
so they trying to get more money off of you.
Yeah.
That's one thing, like especially when you go to these third world countries,
100%.
man.
That's always gonna happen. As soon as they see that you're from the West, they're like, yeah, man, today we put the prices up. Everything triple today. That's what they say. It's normal, isn't it?
If you've ever been to one, like man, it's constant, right? It's just they always trying to sell you something, ask for money. Like it's just something you got to deal with when you go to.
You gotta do it tactically, man. You gotta dress like the locals. This the skill. You gotta dress like the locals, man. Humble yourself down. Chill out. Humble it down. Don't go there drippy and all of that. It's over for you. Pickpockets and everything. It's a wrap.
Certain countries, man, like it's just always trying to sell you something because obviously the money is just, but that is something you definitely got to be prepared for, and it can be annoying, but like when you talk about when there's an American coming to one of these countries, man, they understand that you got a lot of money, man. This is what's to be expected. So if you think you're gonna live in a place like that, man, just dealing with that constantly every day, that would be annoying. So Yeah, that does get annoying at to a point.
Really trying to wrap my head around this. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below, because for me,
What they done is that they done it the tactical way. Probably the ones that are going from America to Africa, they probably got the bag. They probably have acquired the bag. They have acquired the money within their bank account, and so they're living in Africa very comfortably. That's probably what they've done. They've probably done it. And they've planned it. They've done a plan. They haven't just gone there because they've gone, I'm fed up with this racism in America, and they've envisioned Africa as like a paradise. That's probably what they've done.
ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office and all the stuff that I was
dentist office. Okay, so the chick's doing bits and pieces.
going to do out here in America. Steady electricity. And the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity. So if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing and it comes right back on in 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. This right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday.
God damn.
I can't deal.
That'll ruin your shit.
Don't get me wrong, when I'm outside, I'm having fun.
Nah, man, yeah, you're used to the city convenience. You're used to that American living. You know what I mean? You've tried, infrastructure's not there.
People, but when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable, you're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. To live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheeps and old malnourished cows.
Yo, that's some people's dream, innit?
Yeah. But see, it is what it is. Yeah. Like, it's like, you gotta understand, like, you're gonna, like, I understand that some people
don't know what they envision.
Right? It can be difficult here in the United States, right? And if you've never been out,
no, that's why you gotta do research, man. Research is important.
Outside the United States, that you in your mind you think there's a better place, right? There's somewhere else better. Like, you know what? I want to travel there because I hear.
It's because you're ungrateful. You're an ungrateful person when you got that sort of mindset.
Good things, and it's my people's there. I should be able to live there.
Trust me, we're very, very, very blessed, man. If you're watching this at home, nice, cozy, you got the roof, all the electric, you're fed, got all the internet and all of that. Yeah, man, you're blessed, man.
Find some level of happiness. But a lot of times people just go there and they find out life is even much more difficult because you don't have the structure, you don't have the security of certain things. Like, you just don't have,
and the convenience, bro. We're used to convenience, especially in the city. We're used to that convenient life, everything fast, you get it real quick. Nah, not there. You got to practice patience.
United States, man, you have everything that you need. Right, everything that you need, everything you want, you got here.
Yeah, and an overabundance of it. You have so much and a variety. Look how blessed.
Right, and there's so much opportunity that a lot of people just don't see it.
That's right.
Like being able to.
But that's why sometimes going out to a third world country or going back to your native land, it makes you appreciate. Sometimes that's important. Maybe it's good to do that every now and then, just to go back when you feel like you're getting complacent or you're getting a bit ungrateful or whatever. You're catching that ungrateful thought run through your mind or whatever. Then it's time, I think, to catch a flight, go back, and then you remember why. And you come back re-energized and ready to go. You know? It's a blessing, man. We're very, very blessed, I'm telling you.
Start your own business, be able to have the opportunity to build wealth for yourself, right? At this level, right? You have a stock market that there's an opportunity to build wealth in the stock market, be able to start a business and have access to people that have money that could grow your business and make a lot more money. Like, you just don't have that anywhere else, right? Yeah. The laws that allow for entrepreneurship and capitalism and people have, if you go on the internet and TikTok, a lot of people always just have so much negative things to say about capitalism, right? But it's because they don't understand it, right? They've been fed a whole bunch of propaganda like capitalism is the reason for their problems, for their issues, right? And that's just not true. Capitalism is just a tool, a system to use to be able to have control of your means of production, right? That's what it is. But for a lot of people, they've been fed this idea that just capitalism here is the reason why they're happy when it's not the case, and they think if they go somewhere else, Right?
Yeah.
They think they're gonna find some level of happiness.
He's right.
And you find out very quickly that
Nah.
other places outside the United States is very different.
Yeah.
And you can't escape whatever problems that you're dealing with. You just can't escape it, right? You think you're gonna go somewhere else, and then your problem's gonna go away.
That's right, because the problems are inside. That's why you got to face them inside. Deal with it inside. No matter where you go, where you run to, it's always going to be there.
Right? No,
And even no matter how much wealth you acquire or whatever, it's still going to be there.
right? They follow you
Deal
wherever
with
you
it.
go, right? And all the time, most of the time, it really does come down to money, right? If you have money, life becomes
And even money, man, trust me, bro.
like not to say money is the solution to everything, but it does solve a lot of problems.
It does.
It solves a lot of money problems.
Yes.
But for her, she thought she was gonna go to Africa and have this nice life and enjoy it, and you find out that you miss America because man, it's a very different
She found out quickly, though, and realized, and that's good. That's what we can look at and go, this is good.
life compared to the United States. So
You
it's
realized.
important to understand that, man. It's important to be grateful and for life.
Yeah.
And I think it's also I think every person should be able to visit other countries, right? Experience different cultures, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And see how other people are living, right?
100% is so important, man. It's so important to go. Go with the people. And don't go there as a fucking, tourist. You're above them and, they're lower than you. No, you got to go with the people, man. Where the people eat, go there. Where the people go there. That's how I and experience it authentically, properly. And you begin to appreciate more and more and more because you can remember that time when I went there and how they lived there. You know what I mean? It's we're really blessed, really, man.
I think that's a great experience, just to get a different perspective of how other people live, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a third world country, it's just a whole different. I think I wish everybody would have the opportunity to do that, or the funds and the means to actually do that, because it is a great experience to see how other cultures live. Right?
Yeah.
Not to say that you want to live in that culture for the rest of your life, but just the experience is a really good experience, right?
Yeah.
But then eventually you're going to want to come back home, right, to America.
That's what
right?
happens.
But I think many people should go outside, travel the world if you can. I know a lot of people are pissed off that they don't have the means to do that. But if you have the means and do that, then you get to really see what life outside the United States is. And you see, like, man.
Instead of making a rash move and going, I'm going to go and do it without knowing,
Like what we
Makes
have
sense.
here is really good. It's really good. The
Yeah.
fact that you live in this country is something that is a privilege like no other.
Trust me.
And I think a lot of people take that for granted. Okay? So those are my thoughts. Interested to hear your thoughts. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit the like button and share. And if you haven't
Great
done
video,
so,
man.
make sure to subscribe. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Later.
I appreciate that guy. I've not seen a video from him. He kind of looks like Giggs, the UK rapper. A UK rapper called. It looks like Giggs. I can't lie. But yeah, that's the homie Ralph Durand. I'll give him a sub and we'll give it a like there. Seems like it's up and coming. He's great, brilliant, man. Great YouTuber, great content it seems, and I'll check out more into his channel as we go forward in the future. I'll pin it when the time comes. It'll be in the description. And yeah, that was a great video.